If you're a lawyer or paralegal in Ontario, you probably already know that the Law Society of Ontario has rules about how much physical cash you're allowed to accept. You might also be aware that there are additional exceptions and finer details about this topic. Remember that cash transactions are regulated by Part 3 of Bylaw 9. The Law Society of Ontario has helpful guides on their website to assist licensees in making sense of this part of the bylaw. We've studied the bylaw and the LSO's guides, and we've worked collaboratively with the LSO to ensure that our platform conforms to the relevant requirements. In this video, we'll show you how TrustReq can help you determine whether or not you are permitted to accept a particular cash transaction. We call this a cash acceptance pre-check. You might be surprised to learn that a pre-check is not quite as simple as just asking yourself if the total sum of cash is above or below Bylaw 9's cash limit, which is 7,500 Canadian dollars at the time of this video. Starting from your TrustReq dashboard, click on Cash Compliance on the left-hand side. Then click on Cash Acceptance Pre-Check. You will see a pop-up that will help you make a determination in just 3 easy steps. To start, TrustReq will ask you to indicate the client's matter. According to the LSO's website and Bylaw 9, the cash limit applies to the matter, not the client. After you've indicated a particular matter, go ahead and enter the amount of the proposed transaction in Canadian dollars. If the cash is being received in a foreign currency, then Bylaw 9 requires you to use the official conversion rate indicated by the Bank of Canada. For more details about exchange rates, check out Section 4 of Bylaw 9. After you've finished inputting the amount of the proposed transaction, the next step is to indicate whether or not an exception applies to the transaction based on Section 6 of Bylaw 9. If you aren't sure, you can click on the blue text at this step. Doing so will take you to our detailed explanation of Section 6 of Bylaw 9, which has been sourced from the LSO's website. After you've completed those 3 steps, you'll see 3 numbers appear. The first number indicates the sum total of all exempt and non-exempt cash received in this matter. Don't worry if this number is larger than the regulatory limit, because as we just mentioned, this number includes transactions that were exempt from the cash limit, as well as transactions that were not exempt. The second number that you'll see is the non-exempt cash you can currently accept before reaching the regulatory limit. If this number is 0 or below 0, then you are not permitted to accept the proposed transaction. The third and final number that you'll see is the non-exempt limit you'll have remaining if you do accept this cash. Again, you normally want this number to be at or above 0. If it is below 0, then you are not permitted to accept the proposed transaction. To ensure the cash acceptance pre-check system provides you with reliable results, make sure that you and your team are diligent about recording into TrustReq any and all cash transactions for each and every matter. To keep this video brief, we've created a separate video that explains how to record a cash transaction. Thanks for watching, and we hope you've enjoyed this tutorial.